I'm just running out of stuff to watch, bro.
Yeah. That's why they have to have Black Professor Snape.
So that way I have less to watch.
Well, diversify.
That's what I'm saying. So like, I've been definitely on the like vote with your wallet or like vote with your time, and like I've just been straight up not watching stuff.
Yeah.
Like I did watch was it Rings of Power eventually? And that was okay at best. Like honestly, like it wasn't good. It was just okay.
I thought it was okay.
You know what was good in like a really weird campy way? Rebel Moon, the director's cut.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Both
Yeah,
of
yeah.
them.
Yeah, both of them are good.
Yeah.
Zack Snyder is such a weird dude. Like he can't write a story for shit, but goddamn, is he like do cinematic like
He can set the scene.
masterpiece? Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Big Sleep Podcast. I think we're on episode 21. Is that right?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. We had to take a week off because Nick choked on some phallic shaped thing and they had to surgically remove it from his throat. So
It was
bear
the
with
rest of that donut that you saved me from.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I had surgery on my tongue,
Yeah.
which is not a good time.
And that was from the original tongue tie thing, right?
Yeah, I got my tongue tie removed, and then I didn't get like a full release, right? At least that's what I told them. Like I didn't feel like I did, and went back in, and they're like, we're gonna clean up the scar tissue. And so last time they did it with a laser. They like strung up my tongue and then they hit it with a laser. And this time, like it was all like scalpel.
Do you think these doctors are wondering, like, man, why is this guy getting this done? Must be his wife must not be happy.
No, I tell them ahead of time.
I think that's what it is. She said
They're
she's
like,
gonna
"Why do
leave
you
me.
ask her?"
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, I got to see you the other day. That was nice, huh? Got
that's
to
crazy.
got to hear your voice in person and you're talking.
Do you get to see my Pokemon card collection?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. He came out of the woods.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
I have to make an appearance every once in a while.
Yeah, just to remind me that you're not AI.
Yeah. All of this
No,
is
I
just
get that.
rendered stuff
It's
right now.
Vanilla Sky.
Let's see. What was I gonna? Oh, we've been playing Dragon Flight. Is that what it's called?
No.
Dragon Wilds.
What? Yeah, Dragonflight was the World of Warcraft expansion you
Oh
dished
yeah,
me on.
yeah. That's that subscription I'm still paying for.
Oh, not me, man.
I've been
Cancel that
paying for it
last week.
since we started playing. So
Yeah,
okay, well, not Blizzard, but close. Jagex next to it, right?
Jagex. RuneScape.
Dragon Wilds. Yeah, that's it. Thoughts? Give me the rundown. Give me the full scope. The good, the bad, the ugly.
Well, I guess I would start off with the usual is like, I hate that type of game. I hate survival games. And like I I don't even enjoy them by myself. So I can't chalk it up to like Like, the fact that I don't get along with people or, like, because it worked really well for me and you last night. But, like, this game, so far, like, there's just something about it that, like, doesn't feel, like, punishing by any means. Like, I don't feel like I have to drink water all the time or that, like, my character is starving, like, all the time. I feel like the progression's been really good for early access, right?
Yeah. Well, and on the eating and drinking side of things too, it's like I would say you have to eat and drink more often than the average survival game,
Oh, really?
which is odd because it doesn't feel as tedious, but I would definitely say yeah, you eat and drink like I would say less than Ark,
Yeah,
but more than other games. Um, but I feel like there's some pizzazz to it, you know? Like get the water. Here's the main thing. You can grab like a stack of 100 water
yeah,
and cook it up fast and then you can add ingredients to it which increases the amount of hydration it gives you.
yeah, yeah,
So, you can actually stack a lot of nutrients in one hot bar slot as opposed to other games, you know.
yeah, like 1 stack of 10.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And there's something rewarding about it too. I don't know what it is.
Well, I think, like, the collecting system is nice too. Like, with Ark, I remember it was, like, sprint through the woods until you get, like, some sort of specific dinosaur that made it easier to sprint through the woods.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm sure they'll add it, but yeah, there's no like tedious portions of it where you have to have like a clay pot to be your receptacle for water. It's just you walk up to a body of water and
Yeah,
spam click a bunch of times and get like a
yeah.
stack of a hundo.
Just, like, running back to the base.
Just every time you click E, it's just putting a handful of water in your pocket.
Mhm.
The end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me
I agree.
collecting water with my mouth
Yeah.
just so
And
you could
storing it.
drink it.
Yeah. There's a reason you have to cook it first.
Yeah. Uh, honestly, I'm enjoying it. Like, knowing myself better now, like like, as we've done this podcast and, like, as I've, as we've been talking about it and putting, like, more thought into it, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, some of the things that I like in gaming. And so, like, Schedule 1 is a good example of, like, I know, like, I'm not interested in drugs at all. Like, politically, I'm not or anything. So even with Nebraska's issue, like, I to some extent, taxation without representation, sure, but, like, I just don't care, like, because it's drugs. But, on the other side of the house, like, making it a weed-only playthrough, like, made it interesting to me. I'm like, "Well, for me, like, this is taking, like, a relatively immoral game and then, like, adding, like, a shade of morality to it."
Yeah. Well, and by like getting doing the weed only is funny because it's like taking away depth, but in
Yeah,
that creates depth.
yeah.
It's like an oxymoron.
Well,
And we're the morons.
we're about to have to work our ass off because we're about to have to, like, rows of weed instead of, like,
Yeah.
2 meth labs.
The good news is though is we'll just be able to hire like all cultivators
Yeah,
for the AI.
just labor.
Yeah. And then like one cleaner, just one garbage can in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But same thing for, this game, like, me, I never play tank. And, and granted that RuneScape, like, their leveling system is so unique, like, you can do whatever. Like, I've opted to be the tank and, like,
Yeah.
we, like, switch roles here to some extent, like, it feels pretty good.
There's something nice about not having to pick a skill tree too.
Yeah,
Like, oh,
yeah.
I've got 2 points to use this level up. No, it's just
Mhm.
like 1 to 99. Here's when you unlock these perks at level 20, 30,
Hmm.
whatever. I
True.
like that.
Because I think it's because there's no like FOMO or like or fear of messing up your build. Like on
Yeah.
old ARPGs and RPGs, like you spec in, there was no respec. Like,
Yeah, respec is like somewhat recent and modern,
yeah,
especially like cheap respec. You know, when respec used to
yeah,
be a thing, it was like, oh, I either have to spend like all of my character's gold
yeah,
or take a huge XP loss, like get half of your XP for every perk that you take away.
yeah. Even in like Diablo 2, like they didn't bring it till the end of Diablo 2 and and D2R.
Yeah.
Like it was in D2R from the start, but yeah, in Path of Exile 1, to respec it cost currency, and you know how currency was in that game. Like I mean, there wasn't much currency that was cheap, and and like a yeah, respec token. I mean, maybe now it is, but like originally when it first came out, like that was not a cheap item to have.
Yeah. And that was kind of during the era when it was expensive to respec.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Back to Dragonwilds though. How do you think the visuals? What do you think of the visuals?
I prefer that. I mean, would I dare to call it like cell shaded, like cartoon, like uh like timeless, ageless, maybe graphic? Because like that graphic's gonna last. Like that's why old school RuneScape, like all those last.
Yeah.
It's when like Bloodborne, some of these other games are like really jaggedy. Like
It's almost
they
like
don't age well.
modern voxel. Like
Yeah.
more dimensions in a
Hmm.
voxel. Like you can play it on a 5-year-old graphics card,
Yeah.
or you know what I mean. Very Valheimy.
I hear your wife.
Yeah, Brooke's just opening the door, and oh, she's bringing food in, and the dogs are on the outside of the door, not liking that.
I was talking about the noises.
I never get a full piece of anything.
Is that toast with a cigarette butt on it?
Just
The
like
raisin?
a charred piece from the toaster, I guess. I don't know.
I'm glad we shared
Please,
that.
may I have some more?
Some porridge.
I usually, yeah. I guess tonight I didn't get the side of porridge with it.
Looks like the stuff we ate in the check.
Yeah. Yeah, but very Valheimy game, but
Yeah.
simplified.
I didn't like Valheim,
Did
and
you
I
play
just
it?
recently played it. I played it very recently, and it was already too complex, like right off the get. Like I almost died from starvation.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked that game. If you like, if you like the idea of Valheim, but you want some easy walkthrough stuff, Aska is the game to play. It's
Mm.
Valheim, but with the AI, like Pal Worlds AI, Medieval Dynasty, that type of stuff.
So like I want to call myself like an ARPG lover, but like with some of the games we played recently, I think I'm more of a dungeon crawler lover. Cause
Yeah,
like
you are.
when I
Diablo,
played
Path.
Star, not Star, what's it called? What's the farming one? Somethingville.
What? Not
Like what's
Farmville.
like the really
Stardew Valley?
Stardew Valley? When I played that, first thing I did was look for a dungeon, and I died in there of starvation, and I was like, uninstall.
Really?
Yeah.
Gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I like I'm enjoying playing Dragon Wilds, honestly. My daughter and I started playing on her world. Like we have our own world or whatever, and like she's getting the hang of it. You know,
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it. I would like to get I'd like to get the old lady to start playing with us too, because I think that the world scales. I don't know if you noticed that, but when you log in, like it says in the bottom corner, like, oh, with new adventurers joining you, the world becomes less forgiving or whatever.
Mm,
So
that's good.
yeah, I don't like
Uh,
the separate quest line stuff though.
yeah, that was unfortunate. Like seeing the dragon scene twice.
Right, back to back because we both
Mm,
turned in our stuff like at the same time.
yeah. Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Um, in other gaming news, Oblivion's remaster Shadow dropped today.
Did you buy it or
Day one Game Pass,
I was
baby.
about to say I messaged you that too. I was like, if it's not on day one Game Pass, I'm gonna give you such a hard time.
I didn't even send you that game. That response that you sent me wasn't even related to anything I sent you. But
No, I saw you playing it.
oh, oh, on
It was
Xbox,
on
I
it
forgot
was
it
on your
shows.
Discord.
I
Yeah,
forgot that Discord's connected. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
dude. Holy shit.
You've got like 3.5 hours in it already.
Well, most of it was me sitting on the title screen because I got told I was playing too many video games. So I was on the pod screen while being told about it. So,
Yeah,
but yeah, it is great, dude. The graphics overhaul, oh my god, it is so good. It's like
yeah.
it's like playing a game, a nostalgia game, without the uh like this is what graphics used to look like. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I
Mhm.
feel like I'm experiencing the game again for the
I
first
knew.
time. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know.
That's good.
Yeah, like the faces, it's in UE5. So I mean the faces and all the stuff, it's all there. The combat feels more almost like JRPG style,
Hmm.
JARPG style, like where you feel like they added like the I don't know, stun effect, you know what I mean? Or like the physics where it's like there's some toss when you hit something and it kind of reacts to it. And that wasn't really there in Oblivion.
I'm trying to think. I remember vaguely before I accidentally became a werewolf, like punching skeletons and maybe like yeah, maybe like I remember it connecting, but and it making a sound. But yeah, I guess there was no like
Yeah.
brief like frame.
Which is crazy because the game has had great physics for its time. And I'm
Yeah.
not referring to the quirks of Bethesda games where people are
Uh,
twirling around in circles, but yeah,
did you
it's good.
did you see that? So Bethesda is notorious for being like one of the first companies to mainstream microtransactions.
Yeah, horse armor, bro. Oblivion was the
And
game.
yeah, yeah. But for people that didn't know that, so they re-released this game, and then they also re-released the horse armor,
Yes.
and it has like overwhelmingly positive reviews, like
Yeah.
gleaming. Like that makes me so mad.
Dude, like it was crazy how many people took to it when they first came out with that. I bought the horse armor when it first came out.
I mean, because we didn't know, like he didn't know that it would lead to
No.
this. It was
I,
like,
I didn't think it'd be a bait and
yeah,
switch. But like there
yeah,
was literally nothing to equip your horse with in the
mhm,
game. And then they're like, oh, horse armor. And you're like, okay, my horse can
yeah,
have armor. Okay.
yeah. Better than your horse not having armor.
Right. And it looked good because I think they came out with it Like Elven was like the shit, you know what I mean? Like when you got to get Elven armor and stuff, and then you're like, oh, there's
Yeah.
Elven
Yeah.
horse armor now. Like I can just be a golden knight.
Hmm.
Um, and I don't remember if in Oblivion they had like backgrounds, so you pick a character race, and then you could choose between like two backgrounds for that race. I think you just chose a race.
For the
Eh,
main screen? Oh, like starting backgrounds?
Yeah. So like
I think
now you choose Nord, and you can choose like
yeah.
Eastern or Western Nord, or Imperial, Cyrodiilian, or whatever.
I think that was there.
I don't remember that.
I remember this is what my problem with Skyrim was. Like I remember playing Skyrim and being like this game compared to Oblivion is like a dumbed down version. Like the options are not there.
I was just happy to be in Nord country. Like that was amazing.
Yeah.
And there was
But
dragons, and it was darker. Like Skyrim was much darker than Oblivion,
yeah.
and I liked that. And I felt like the cave dives in Skyrim were like, oh, this is great.
The combat was good. Like the game was very fluid.
I remember the first time I like sprinted in
Yeah.
Skyrim, and I was like, I can feel my character like
Yeah.
hustling, you know? It's not just like click down a key and now I'm going faster. And they kind of added some of that to Oblivion. I'm not exactly what they all did, but there's definitely some like framework tweaks in there
I'm
with
sure.
some added stuff that I don't really remember.
Hmm.
So,
That's not bad though. Like D2R did it too.
yeah.
They added a bunch of stuff. Sometimes for the best.
Yeah, I only got to the point where I got to watch old Tiber Septim get gacked, and then
Yeah.
I'm almost out of the sewers or whatever.
When do you think Morrowind's coming?
Dude, oh man, if they redid Morrowind, like it's bad enough with Oblivion, man. My daughter
Yeah.
was like, watch. I'm like, dude, I played this. You know, I was probably a couple years older than her. Well, they said it's been 20 years,
Um,
right,
I'm
since
trying to think.
Oblivion. Because I remember playing it in like
Let me
2006,
Google it.
2005, somewhere around there. So I would have been like 3 years older than my daughter is now.
Yeah, it came out in '06. I didn't play it until 2008.
Yeah. And it was bomb then too. Like
Yeah.
the graphics were, I know people say that about video games and stuff, but the graphics of Oblivion, no one can argue to me that Oblivion was not way ahead of its time.
Oh,
Like
for sure.
skin
Yeah.
on a character, and yeah, the ragdoll, and
Hmm.
but that's the thing with Oblivion, is everything was like very bloomy outdoors, you know, like sun reflected off of
Yeah.
opaque or dark objects. It didn't even make sense. And I did see some screenshots, like, because I haven't been outside yet in Oblivion, the remaster. But I've seen that it's like darker, like it doesn't have that.
Uh,
So
hmm.
I'm excited.
Have ray tracing?
I didn't see it as an option.
Mm.
Well, I take that back. I played on Xbox. I downloaded it to PC and Xbox,
Oh,
but I haven't
gotcha.
played on PC yet.
Yeah. I'm
I wanted to
interested.
I wanted to see if my save moves over.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, it's just like the game's such a commitment. Like it just like Skyrim, you know. If
See,
you're
I'm the
not ready,
opposite. I think it's I like with Skyrim, that is a form of casual play for me. As odd as that
really?
sounds, because I'll just create a new character, bro. And you're like, oh, I don't remember where I left off. I guess because I had it on my Steam Deck
Yeah.
and I was playing it. Don't remember where I left off, but I'm trying to figure out. Have you seen anything on getting the Xbox app on the Steam Deck to play Games Pass games?
I don't know. I mean, no, no. I haven't dug into that at all. Or was it using Moonlight, like doing Stream Deck stuff?
Yeah. See, I won't do the cloud gaming.
I heard it's different with the Steam Deck, like like on your Wi-Fi. Like,
Yeah, I guess if you have like I have Wi-Fi 6E through my house, and I think the Steam Deck OLED either has 6E or it might even have 7. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. I know it at least has 6 because the speeds that I get on local transfer are like ripping.
yeah, yeah. When I download things on my Steam Deck, it is impressive.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, games. Good. It's good. We played what? Schedule One. We already talked about Chroma Tower a little bit,
Yeah.
right? We enjoyed that.
Downloaded the
Uh,
Neverwinter demo. We haven't played that yet.
Neverwinter.
Or not Neverwinter. See, I'm just like mixing up games at this point. What's it called? Forever Winter. The
Forever
opposite.
Winter.
Yeah. The inverse. We
Uh,
played Neverwinter
yeah.
back in the day too. You remember that?
Neverwinter Online. Dude,
Yeah.
supposedly they overhauled that game like a year ago.
Really?
Yeah.
That had an
We should,
arcadey combat system.
I tell you what, uh, all these remakes, if they redo Neverwinter Nights, game over, man. Like, everyone would buy it.
Yeah. See, that's how I am. Like you brought up, if they remastered Morrowind, that's
Yeah.
the game. That's probably
Oh, yeah.
the most hours that I have
With like the
in.
giant mushrooms,
Yeah.
like the canopies.
Of all the Elder Scrolls games, that's the one that I have the most
Yeah.
hours in. Like that was the days of stealing my sister's ponytails and wrapping them around my Xbox controller to have my character sprint into a corner of a wall for 3 days in a row to max out athletics.
Hmm.
Even when I started playing Oblivion today, I like jumped a couple times and I saw, you know, that skill go up and I'm like, oh yeah, you jump everywhere. Like
Hmm.
when you first start playing that game, you just spam jump.
Yeah.
And same thing in Morrowind. I used to go to whatever that dark elf town is, and they had the long staircases, and you would
Yeah.
start at the bottom and just spam Y, and your character would like flutter up the stairs,
Yeah.
and you would gain like 10 levels just going up one flight of stairs. I would just do that, jumping up and down for like hours, just
What
brain
it
dead.
what I think's funny is like you can kind of tell when you play with like someone our age in an RPG because like we literally still jump everywhere, even though that's not a thing. Like
Schedule one
just
gameplay.
yeah,
Yeah.
just jumping.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Back when you had to do something to level up that skill.
it's good. Yeah, we played some good games
Mm-hmm.
lately.
Except for Ultra Mega Cats.
Yeah, that
Fuck,
game
fuck that game,
was kind of trash. Like,
dude. It was garbage.
uh,
It's
I
early,
don't know.
okay. Let's be fair, but
Yeah,
man, you want to talk about
it needs a lot of love. Maybe, like, if the Rat King wouldn't have, like, just straight domed on us, and we would have, like, unlocked a lot of, currency, but, like, no. Like, it was grindy, the gameplay like, the loop was not fun.
yeah, yeah. I didn't feel like I was rewarded for anything.
Yeah. I'm hoping that Forever Winter gives you that, like, gunplay vibe or that you've been wanting with,
Yeah,
like It looks like PvE extractor. Hopefully, kind of like well, I guess not Divinity was PvP extractor. It didn't have PvE extractor, did it?
Division.
Division, that's it. Divinity was fantasy. See, now I'm messing up games.
Yeah, Divinity's like Pillars or
Straight
Baldur's Gate style.
fantasy, yeah.
Who was just telling us? Oh, Kyle was telling us he wanted to do Baldur's Gate.
Well, I think he told us to play Baldur's Gate. Did he say he wanted to do it?
Yeah, he wants to play through Baldur's Gate.
Oh, like the OG Baldur's Gate.
No, 3.
Oh,
I think we should play. I think you and I should do a playthrough of Dark Alliance.
oh, I'd love that. Maybe get some like graphics mods though.
I remember Dark Alliance 2. I was like, this is peak graphics. Talk to the tavern
Yeah.
keeper, and her jugs would swash around, and you're like, Howled on a PS2, just
Mm-hmm.
worshiping.
Little, little pixelated, little
That's the. I
poly
don't
boobs.
remember it
Yeah.
being like pixelated. Like I
Yeah.
remember that game had pretty decent physics too.
Yeah.
Like smash a rat with a short sword, and like
Mm-hmm.
the rat would kind of like ragdoll off to the side, and there was blood.
What was the other game that was like is it Gauntlet? Like the OG Gauntlet.
See, I
And
was just
then
about to say that. Literally.
Gauntlet Dark Legacy?
Here's the deal. I don't know if it was Gauntlet because Gauntlet was more, or at least the Gauntlet that I remember playing was more of the like arcade, literally, like you go to the arcade and play it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
Dude, it was
they
so
had
good.
another game that was like Dark Alliance, and you could be like a lizard guy or a
Yeah.
human or whatever. And maybe it is one of those two games, just like a newer version that I don't remember. But I remember playing it on PS2, or it might have been PS3. But I was trying to think of what that game was. Same thing as Dark Alliance, run around, you
Yeah.
know, get gear. I wish I could remember the name of it.
So I never played Dark Alliance. I played Gauntlet Legacy,
I played
like the
Legends.
OG or Legends. That's it, maybe.
Yeah.
Which one's Legacy? Is that the new one?
Um, I couldn't tell. I didn't even know there was a Legacy. Gauntlet Legends was
Dark
like the only one I remember.
Gauntlet Dark Legacy. Yeah, this is the one I played. This is the arcade one.
Yeah, that could be. The one that you played at home was like, or at least the one I had was, I think Legends. I think that's what it was called.
Baldur's Gate was Dark Alliance.
Yeah,
Gauntlet was Dark Legacy.
yeah.
And then uh what was the other Gauntlet? It was Gauntlet 2.
That I don't know.
Man. Yeah, there was a new one that came out in like 2010 or whatever, and it was kind of trash. Like I don't care what anyone says, but yeah, Gauntlet Legends and Gauntlet Dark Legacy. So I have never played Dark Legacy. So I take that back. I have only ever played Legends. And I played it on arcade, like at the arcade,
Yeah, that's the game I
and
remember.
maybe on PS2 question mark or PS1.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was PS2 when I played it. Maybe it was like one of those back cap
Yeah,
games for PS2. Yeah, I liked those. I like those style of games. There's a lot of games during that era that have kind of like slipped my memory.
yeah.
Um, but I think there was one called like Age of War, and it was kind of like one of those. What's the? You remember those old Dynasty games? Like massive
Oh yeah,
armies fighting, but
yeah,
you
yeah,
played one character.
yeah.
There was one like
Dynasty
that.
Warriors.
Yeah, yeah. And there was one that was like Age of War. that was similar to that, but it was more like, I don't want to say realistic, but kind of.
Hmm.
Um, but I played
There's
the
like a
shit out of that.
Naruto game that was like that too.
Yeah, I played that on because I got a original Xbox. That's what I played Morrowind on too. Was original Xbox.
Hmm. Speaking of old games that are usually bad, Heroes of Might and Magic. Like they had one, two, three, and like people skip four. Five is okay at best, but like the rest of them are trash. And they just announced a new one that comes out Q2. So like pretty much any day now. Um,
I don't think I've ever played any of them, or at least it doesn't ring a bell.
oh my god. I have hours that I'll
Really?
never get back. Yeah.
Do you see they
But like
remastered like Legends of Kain or whatever it's called?
no.
Did you ever play that?
No.
Or Soul Reaver?
I
Soul
saw they
Reaver
did one of
Legends of
those
Kain?
games.
Yeah.
Or the Weird Stories one. What was the like, really skinny dude? I don't know. Yeah,
I'm all
one of
right
those
with these
old.
remasters though. It's not like
Yeah.
the shitty. It's not re-release. You know,
Mhm.
it's not like the seventh iteration of Skyrim.
Mhm.
It's like these are legit remaster, especially UE5 coming to the forefront of gaming right now. Like that's peak performance. Um, the remasters have been pretty good. I saw they delayed Fable, what, 6
Yeah.
or whatever the new Fable is to 2026.
I mean, they like dropped the re-release though for Fable like overnight. They're like they announced that game and then they dropped the re-release. And I don't know if it has very good reviews though.
Mm,
I want to say it had a couple issues. Um, but yeah, Fable is huge, man. Like
yeah,
Fable, Diablo, and Neverwinter were like all peak like fantasy games at one point.
I saw a teaser for The Witcher.
No,
No?
I don't. I like the show. I didn't like. I have no interest in playing the games for some reason.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Like, did
Oh,
you play through the old games?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I think this one's gonna be like, I think you're Siri though. I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah, I did see that. Which like I don't care, like, cause I never played the other game, so
Yeah.
I know that people are up in arms about playing a female and like
See, I'm all right with that.
I
Like, they didn't race swap her,
I I mean one of my favorite games growing up was Metroid Prime, so I'm not gonna complain.
and you didn't even know she was a chick, or
Hmm.
are the like I played the original. You know, like no one knew she was a chick. No one cared.
Like Super Metroid?
Samus, yeah,
Yeah, I mean you'd have known if you beat the game.
that's what I'm saying. No one knew
No one because no one
until
beat
you
the
beat
game.
the game. Yeah,
Yeah. You had to have a specific ending too
yeah.
to get the
Helmet,
helmet off. Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
you could run around naked, like in a bikini.
I yeah, yeah. I beat Prime, and then I want to say I didn't have the what is it? Advance. So my sister had a Game Boy Advance, but I bought Metroid Fusion so that way I can get the Fusion suit in Prime,
Mm,
and then yeah, I beat Fusion on her Advance. That was a good time. Those were good days.
yeah, bro. Speaking of gaming on a podcast, though, real quick, I have to bring this up. I don't feel bad, but we had a comment on one of our TikToks where the short was like, we don't like Overwatch is dead or whatever.
Yeah.
And this dude just like lost his mind, just crashed out in the comments from that.
Like what? He doesn't believe it's dead.
No, he's like, yet another gaming podcast, or he's like, more gaming podcasts that are just copy pasting this stuff. Like we didn't ask for your opinion on what games you don't play anymore. It's so stupid that podcasts talk about games they don't play anymore. Like no one asked for this. And I
Mm,
like took everything in my power to not be like, bro, your thumbs work. Fucking scroll,
yeah.
dog. Like, what do you mean no one asked for this? You're on a fucking platform where it's data being given to you, and you're like, no one asked for this. Like, you didn't ask any content creators for anything.
Yeah.
they're they're talking about stuff like
I
you're on
mean,
the internet.
it's just funny because like the game is dead. Like they just announced something new. They announced arena mode, and like no one gives a shit. You know, like I bet you didn't even know.
No, I'm yeah. I stopped playing Overwatch like before the group stopped playing. You don't like I uninstalled that shit
Yeah.
and people were still playing it.
Welcome, welcome to Stadium, our new permanent game mode in this best of 7 round-based mode. You'll earn Stadium cash to unlock. This is the thing. You'll earn Stadium cash
Thank
to
God.
unlock powerful game-changing abilities. And then you'll choose between first person and third person perspectives to see your powers in action. Like, man, I don't know.
That's weak.
I'm so tired of being milked to death, you
So
know?
you
I
get an
feel
alt for your alt? Like you get an
like
alt?
not even that, like fake currency, like all that crap, man. Like there's a reason that double A games and these demos are treating us 10 times better than most games. Hold on. Do you think RuneScape is a triple A? I think it's a double A game.
Like old school or
Like Dragon Wild. Dragon
oh, no, yeah,
Wild.
not AAA. No.
I don't think it's a triple A game.
I think it falls into the Valheim like
Mhm.
the 39.99 price point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see when it releases, but yeah, I think double A games and indie games are just rocking it right now, man. Like, and I'm so happy about it because like pixel graphics, like this is the golden era. Like death to Grand Theft Auto 6. Like I don't plan to buy it, man. I just don't care.
Well, I'll get Grand Theft Auto. Don't worry about that. I think it was the perfect timing for these lower price point games to make a comeback though. Because if you think about it, think of the market right now. Like 8 gigabyte
Yeah.
graphics cards are dead.
Mhm.
Like you I would even argue that 12s are borderline. Like you need 16 gigs or more VRAM unless you're playing these titles, and these titles are popping off and people are not going to be buying 50 series cards because
Yeah.
Nvidia is shafting the entire consumer base. So you're going to see more of this stuff, you know? Like people are going to start getting we're getting to that rebel era, you know? Rebel Moon.
I mean, pirate it maybe. Like what I don't get is like the graphics. Like I think we're hitting like the limitation again of like for me the mechanics like have to are 10 times better than like graphical gameplay.
Yeah. And it's funny you say that because like the games that you don't like and the games that I do like, that's my argument for like all the games that I like. Like I still play text-based games, ASCII games, and like city builders and stuff like that where the mechanics are like in depth and not that visually pleasing, but like it's so fun to me.
I mean, I don't think that like I'm out here screaming for anything that is like over the top graphically.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I don't play anything like that. Like I said, like I will not buy Grand Theft Auto. Like I just refuse. I have no interest in it.
They definitely went honestly, like the I still have a bad taste in my mouth from Rockstar with the modding community and like how they tried fucking everyone over there. But like Grand Theft Auto 5 was good. I'm not going to sit here and argue that it wasn't good. But the what they did for the modding community, fuck them, and the re-releases and the get online cash and
That's it, man. What in yeah, microtransaction hell.
which is crazy that they didn't go that hard on that stuff with Red Dead, which I think is hilarious because they know the fan base differences.
Yeah,
Like, there's people who are in the middle that'll play Red Dead and Grand Theft Auto, but the people who play Grand Theft Auto are the same people who play COD as their first person shooter of choice.
yeah,
And they know that it's a bunch of
degenerates, bro.
degenerates.
Yeah,
Like, I want to play Nicki Minaj, you know? I want the
yeah.
unicorn gun. I'll pay
I want to.
whatever. It's the
I
same
want to
people.
fucking.
Yeah. They're like living a second life because they no one likes them, you know.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I mean, if you want to talk about bandwagoning, for podcasts, like Grand Theft Auto is going to be $100 game, if not more.
I can almost guarantee that their like top tier edition is going to be like 129.
I'm thinking base game $100, and
I'm
then I'm thinking
thinking
like deluxe 125.
I'm thinking they're going to have some type of basic edition, maybe even day 1 games pass. And I think they're going to have the regular version 79.99, deluxe 99.99, and iPhone 16 plus version is going to be 129.
I don't
I
know.
think
What are
they'll
we
break
betting here?
100. I think they'll break 100 for their top tier.
See, I think yeah, my bet is that the base game's gonna be $100. Like
I don't think
I
so.
don't think I don't think they're gonna let you get the barrier to entry below that anymore.
I could see
Especially with
79.
Nintendo. Nintendo saying that they're gonna charge $80 for their trash.
I'm done with Nintendo, bro.
Like
Nintendo, if you're listening, piracy is the way forward with you.
yeah, I mean honestly, like everyone should emulate their crap anyway because like it's gonna have better frames, better graphics, you can buy a better handheld by finding like a used like Samsung Note.
So, the tariffs couldn't have come at a better time. That's what I'll say about that.
So I don't think the tariffs are affecting them as much as they say. I mean, they did miss the mark though by calling it the Switch 2 instead of Super Switch. Like Nintendo, Super Nintendo, like Switch 2 is dumb.
Switch Plus.
Switch anything. Literally, I mean, Wii U.
Yeah. We would not like to play.
Yeah. I have no interest. I mean, I have kids, so I can't say that I won't buy the Switch, but the game card does nothing. When you buy a Switch 2 game card, all it is gonna have is like an RFID or like a essentially like the code to
Yeah.
get you to the store to download the game. Like essentially like automatically enables the purchase.
So it doesn't have any storage on it?
Yeah. Yeah, the only it's gonna be like micro storage specifically for that code.
Damn. Yeah, that's stupid. I
That's
don't know.
my
I'm not.
understanding of it.
I'm not
If I'm
interested.
wrong, I'll eat my words, I'll do push-ups, whatever, but, like, I I'm pretty sure I understood that correctly, and that's the way it is.
Yeah. I
You'll own
honestly,
nothing, and you'll like it.
I wasn't even that on board to buy a Switch the first time it came out.
Mhm.
I just happened to be working at a place where they were a hot commodity. And I'm like, I'll buy one, you know. And we played. Like I do like Mario Kart and I do like Mario Party, but I'll find some. We downloaded Fusion Frenzy on our Xbox a couple months ago and played
Mhm.
that like as a family. Like
Yeah.
that's hilarious. Fusion Frenzy is old and it was on
Yeah.
Games Pass and I'm like, dude, I used to play this on the original Xbox.
I like, some of these, like, new party games that they're coming out with, like the couch co-op party games.
Yeah, we play Moving Out. We play we played a lot of Party Animals. Um
Yeah.
my daughter and the old lady beat It Takes Two, and then we want to start playing the new one, Split Fiction or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm glad that's becoming a thing too. Hell, you used to like filter your games for like co-op or local co-op on Steam, and it was like Portal 2. All right, what else you looking
Yeah.
for? You know?
Yeah. I remember, like, the days where Steam wasn't, like, very filled with games. Like,
Yeah,
Skyrim, Portal,
yeah.
Dota.
What you want?
Um, Off topic, we talked about a website.
Oh yeah.
What are you thinking, like, thematically? Like a
Mm.
dark like a dark
Well, I mean, we have the Big Sleep podcast,
Mhm.
so we could do that.
Yeah. But we talked about, like, Big Sleep as an IP, right? Eventually. Like, and then having, like, the podcast inside that, and so, I mean, we could always just link it.
Well, now someone's gonna buy it.
Oh, good. One of the 40 people that watch this,
Yeah.
which is, like, my parents, your parents, maybe, like, a couple of the people from high school. Shout out.
I don't even have that.
Maybe some army buddies.
Yeah. And none of them have money to buy the URL anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Nor do they know how.
That too. Yeah. We don't have
Yeah.
to worry about that.
But, yeah, I'm thinking dark, like a dark theme, and then, like, kinda list, like, the different, like, things that we're into on the left side.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I already had like a site kind of made. Well, you've seen it. I showed you like when I was kind of dabbling in it a long time ago.
Oh, man, yeah, it must've been a long time, I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember shit.
Yeah, I'd be down to do that. That's kind of a big workload. So maybe we'll see how fast that gets done.
That server's so loud. Is it, like, extra loud right now?
I don't know. I think
It's
it's
cooking.
I updated broadcast like it this won't show
Yeah.
up on the listener side. It's just
Oh,
your side.
good. Oh, good.
Um yeah, broadcast has been shitting on me. I'm so tired. Like they just need to figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, I've had better luck after the new update, like, my GPU utilization isn't pegged. It's, like,
I was gonna say they
alright.
added that ticker to it where you can see
Yeah.
utilization now.
Um, but yeah, for the website, like, it'd be nice if it was, like, podcast, like on the left side, like a column, and then like for streaming, like streamers, and then like if you click that, it would have like you could scroll and you could see like a group of like streamers that were associated with like the Big Sleep. We talked about music, so like if we ever like put out music, like there's a tile specifically for that. Um, and then merch, right? Because like the big push this week was going to be to try to like iron out some of the merch stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely need to get on that too. Yeah, that's a lot. Got a laundry
That's a
list
lot
of stuff we need to do.
and no time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. Like it's something to do. I think at
yeah.
some point it would be nice to you know, get an editor or something. I think that would be great.
How much does it cost like per video? Like if you fibered it?
Oh, getting the same editor would be the difficult thing.
Yeah, and then like transferring it to them, like it's almost too much work.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
Kyle said that he was down to do the editing. I offered to pay him and he's like, "Oh, no, I don't need to get paid for it." But oh, yeah, that was the other thing. Our editing software, I have both keys. Like I have mine that I edit on this computer and then I send it over to my rendering computer so
Hmm.
that I can continue using mine. Well, he logged in while I was at his house and it worked. I don't
From the
know.
remote.
No, like from his. Like I
Oh,
gave him a key a long time ago, but it
mhm.
only comes with two keys. You know what I mean? And I have them both activated here, but he was able to open
Nice.
it up and use it. So I don't know what the deal is there.
Um, I've been poor boying it, and I didn't even know. Like I am like a path of least resistance person. So like I was using Clipchamp, which is like one of the worst. Like it is absolute. Like for quick videos, like shorts and stuff, it's probably fine. But like for like long videos, like it literally crashes. Like if you've got too many cuts, like it'll crash all the time.
Really?
Um, but I migrated over to CapCut and I am loving it.
Yeah, a lot of people like CapCut.
I looked at CapCut and I looked at DaVinci and ultimately I settled on CapCut.
I used Vegas before DaVinci.
Yeah.
Um, I like DaVinci, but Vegas was decent. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna stick with CapCut for now. I mean it's got enough of the freemium, stuff inside there and you can always add your own crap. So
Yeah.
and then I use Canva for what's it called? Tiles or
Thumbnail.
thumbnails, yeah.
I use Paint 3D.
Nice.
I go to the game's press kit page,
Mhm.
grab a photo, slap it, slap some shit on top of it, and call it a day.
Oh yeah. I had good luck with Canva so far.
I should use, like, I was always under the impression you needed some type of subscription for Canva, but
For like, yeah, 90% of their stuff is like under lock, but like you can import. So like that's all that really matters.
yeah.
Yeah, if you want to pull from their bank, then yeah.
Yeah, nothing
Well,
else has really
we
happened.
can call it a short video if you want.
Yeah, we're right at an hour.
Yeah. That's most people's retention rate anyway.
I think 30 seconds is the retention rate, but hell yeah.
I was trying to make us feel good.
I never feel good. I guess I'll just bounce off of here and go directly to Oblivion.
Yeah. Yeah, I got some editing, unfortunately. And then
Oh, I still haven't edited our Dragonwilds gameplay yet.
same. That's what I have to go chop up. And I think I have one more video for what's it called? Chroma Tower. I still haven't touched.
I don't know if I ever uploaded anything for Chroma Tower.
You did a live video, so yeah, I don't know if you ever
Oh
chopped
yeah,
that
I
up.
just did live. Yeah, honestly, I might just end up tossing up the Dragonwilds gameplay as one video, calling it.
Dang, dude. Just all at once like that. I like spreading it out. Like do that
I've
full
seen you
spread,
do that.
dude.
Yeah.
It's
He's
like a
like
V for victory.
every day is maps for him.
Yeah. Yeah,
Dark room, lamp, old man,
just deep
magnifying
search.
glass. They penetrated him though. I don't know why.
Wait, no, they didn't do that for you?
That's what I'm saying. See,
Okay, yeah.
yeah, they went into him. I don't know. I haven't met
Mm-hmm.
anyone else that's had that
Knuckle
issue.
bust. Oh, nah, they do knuckle busted me, man.
Yeah. And the duck walk, they made him squat onto something
Quack.
and walk around. All
I went
right.
to Mep like 4 times.
Oh, screw that. Screw that. Well, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next week if Nick doesn't have some other life crisis occur.
Hopefully.
So, later. Peace.
Thanks.
There it is.